G'day, Steve and Kerri from offthegridknives.com. Bit of a plant update on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. How good is it to be alive off the grid, eh? Batteries on 100%, plants growing good, and of course, we've got the sunset from hell coming down. Anyway, quick update, gonna make this short. Fruit trees in the barrels, doing well. Kerri's missing, she's yelling from a distance. We've actually got watermelons and pumpkins going in those, and we've got them going in those. What hopes have you got for the watermelon, babe?
Oh, pumpkins.
Are they going to grow over and stop us from getting to the bridge?
Yes, they're going to grow everywhere.
Did you see the arms, guys?
They're going all over to the people right over the back.
We would call them a bit of an experiment, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but we have high hopes.
We do.
And if they don't grow really well, what are you going to do with them? Hit them with a stick?
No, they'll be fine.
They'll be fine, okay, everyone?
We'll just talk to them nice.
Talk to them nice.
I was just pulling out some stinging nettle and it got me.
Bugger.
I know.
Okay, we're going to make this quick. I'm going to try not to shake the camera. Fruit trees are all doing good in the barrels. We've got lots of new growth going. A couple of them have dropped a few leaves because of the frost.
Well, this one and this one, I had to spray them with some white oil because they had some rust on them.
Sorry, babe?
They had some rust, they had some mites.
That one had some rust, yeah.
Yeah, and the other one...
What'd you spray them with?
White oil.
White oil. That got rid of the rust on... Oh, it's going to help, hopefully.
Well, hopefully. I only just did it yesterday.
Yeah. So anyway, panning across Kerri's boobs. As I move across here. We've got lots of stuff still going. Look at the blueberry. Blueberry's running like a beauty. Throwing flowers everywhere. Are you happy with that, sweetheart?
I am. I'm hoping they too turn into blueberries.
Well, it's only... Yeah, it's not that old, so yeah.
Chuckers.
Now, down here we have the obligatory...
Silver beet.
Silver beet. Silver beet running like a muck. What do we do with that? We feed it, a lot of it to the chooks.
Chooks, yeah.
Chooks love it.
Celery.
And of course, we've got celery going everywhere. In the barrels, in the buckets, we've got celery going everywhere.
Because we love celery.
Because we love celery. Now, without focusing on what we've already done, the celery in the water buckets is going real good. Yes. And around here, as I pan past Kerri, the stuff we put in about a week ago, which was these little tomatoes, check these suckers out. They are like berserk.
And the celeries, everything's doubled.
The celery's going not too bad, yeah.
In the buckets.
But we know celery goes too well. Hang on, I've got to do this. I've got the travelling Wilburys going on the TV, so Mr. YouTube telling in the background, get off my case. Travelling Wilburys, you can do worse than that. Kerri's got flowers going in this pipe at the back of the house.
Lots of herbies.
Yeah, lots of herbs.
Look at this.
Do you want to run by it? Really quick. You got to be really quick.
Oh, well, look at the chocolate mint, the coriander.
Starting from the end, babe.
Well, I can't remember.
Can't remember? You just ate it.
Yeah.
Anyone with triple O, dial now. Kerri just ate something she doesn't know.
This is an experiment. I was trying the calendulas, but
yeah.
Nah, I won't do that again.
But they are edible plants.
Anyway, these are lots of herbs.
Lots of herbs, okay. We'll leave it at that.
But look at the chocolate mint, sorry.
Oh, chocolate mint.
Yum.
Yeah, okay. What's this stuff down here?
Broad beans.
Broad beans. And they're actually doing pretty well.
Yes, except these two got broken and I'm just hoping that...
Yeah, anyway, I've got to move along. See the celery. I keep mentioning celery because, look guys, one thing I like to focus on in my version of the gardening stuff that we do is the greens. Some of these greens, like over here, look at these buggers. The greens are underestimated, alright? We've got, shit, what do we got there? We've got broccoli.
Broccoli
and even though it's not flowering, what do?
Well, we still use the leaves because you can eat the leaves.
We eat the leaves. Do you not chop those little buggers up into all sorts of stuff?
Yes, I like to dry them and put them in my green powder.
And they will grow if you put them under a brick in the middle of the freeway at 400,000 degrees. They may not grow a broccoli, but you'll get the leaves. What do we got down there?
Silver beet. And look at this. This is a perpetual spinach. I'm a big fan of the perpetual spinach.
Yeah, and we've got lots of little, what are these buggers?
Silver beets.
Oh, I said it. Sorry. Can't do that. Anyway, the tomatoes. We've got a few tomatoes going in barrels, and I want to focus on this just for a split second. These ones aren't too bad. You get right down and personal with them. They're not too bad, but they're not quite as good as the ones over there. Whoa, blur, blur, blur.
No, the ones in those barrels seem to be doing fraction better at the moment.
Yeah, the ones in the water, but if you pan around over here, oh, sorry for the blur, guys. We put these barrels down only, what, Kerri, a week ago? These little buggers are doing really well. They're like all over the place. Only, what, a week ago. And they're doing really well.
And luckily we haven't had a frost.
And we haven't had any frost. We are a bit paranoid about frost, but the tomatoes are doing really good in the wicking barrels. And these ones in full sun aren't doing really, when it boils down to it, not too much less than what the ones in the water are doing. So this is a bit of an experiment. As I've said before, Kerri's got basil growing in what do you call it? Companion planting.
Yeah. The cucumbers in there aren't doing as well as the ones inside.
The cucumbers?
Yeah, in the middle barrel.
Those ones. Yeah, the little cucumbers in the wicking barrel aren't going as good as the ones in the water. No. So all a bit of an experiment.
I mean inside the...
Yeah. But what we can do is, the mint is going like hell. The mint is out of control.
Look, I'm going to dry this, and I'm going to make cups of tea.
If Kerri ever dies prematurely, it's not because of me, it's because she keeps eating this shit. Greens are, you know, these sort of greens, whether it be the broccoli leaves or the silver beet, seriously, you can do such a lot of stuff with them. We put them on pizzas. We've made videos about this. You might not be able to grow a big ass vegetable crop as far as root veg goes, but you can always get this stuff going. These bloody leafy things, you can grow a ton of them easily. A bloody moron could grow these things so easily.
Look at the beetroots, doing really well.
The beetroots? Yes, over there.
In that one.
But do we not eat a ton of the leaf?
We do, and the chicks love it too.
And that's the point. I think a lot of people underestimate the leafy side of this stuff. You really need to look this up. And we have, don't worry. We wouldn't advise you to eat this stuff if it was going to kill you. Although,
no,
would we?
That's right. No, we would not.
You sure?
We would definitely not.
We don't want to get rid of anyone. Alright.
Well, actually, now that you say that.
Now, all the stuff in the beds out here, all going good. What's that? That's a perpetual something. I know that.
Spinach, rosemary.
Perpetual spinach, yes.
Thyme.
A few rosemary and thyme. Now, we did pluck a whole heap of positions out of the pipe work, but they're all still, the new ones, are, they're going okay. They're only little fellas. We put about 50 of these damn things in about a week ago, and they're all going good. Kerri's even got some flowers going, because why?
Makes me happy.
No, you say it loud, bud.
It makes me happy, and the bees like it.
And it makes Kerri happy, and when you're happy, you don't beat me with a stick.
That's right.
That's right. So yeah, we do have a few positions free in the pipes at the moment, but we're waiting for bok choys and pak choys and stuff to... we haven't found any seedlings that are really worth 2 bob at the moment. So running around quickly, because we've got to make this quick. Yeah, Steve and Kerri's off the grid. Sunday afternoon garden update. Strawberries are going okay. They're getting along. They're getting a reasonable amount of sun. They look like they will come along okay. And over here we have Kerri.
Chilies.
Chilies.
Can't get enough chilies. Chilies are so good for your heart.
Yeah, well, we eat a lot of hot food, if you can't tell by the other videos. These chilies are only little fellas at the moment, but seriously, they're so damn good for you.
Jalapenos they are too.
Jalapeno ones. Yeah, they'll burn your ass for sure.
They're good. Like them on pizza.
But they're going along okay. Only about a week since we put them in. Over here we have more.
They're capsicums.
More capsicum. They're only a couple of weeks old.
Oh, the zucchini and the cucumber.
Yeah,
they're not doing too bad.
They're not doing too bad. They're in a low light area, and you probably would want to put these in a full light if you could get away with it. But man, we don't want to actually have to pour a million gallons of water on stuff.
We live in central Victoria.
We live in central Victoria, and what do? We conserve water.
Oh, and plus it gets so hot here.
And one last thing I wanted to show, aside from what I've already been over, is the passion fruit. We had to put some trellis up. Look at that little sucker.
It's almost tripled in size.
Triple.
Almost tripled in size in a
You're not
week.
exaggerating.
Oh, okay, doubled.
I reckon double.
It's definitely doubled.
It threw out some little bitey bits, like, you know, the grabby holdy bits. That's a technical term. All you non-gardeners don't understand the sticky outy bits that grab hold of stuff. Well, that's what the passion fruit's already done in only a couple of weeks, which is really, really good.
We're happy.
Yeah. So everything's going good. Bit of a garden update. We wanted to show you what was really going on between the tomatoes. We have a bit of a tomato war going on between the ones in the barrels, in the Dutch buckets or Cratney buckets, and the ones growing in the wicking beds. There's the cat. Cat's flat out. Are you flat out, Cat? Yes. Cat's always flat out. You were saying that, baby? Nothing else?
Grow veggies.
You can't.
Eat healthy. Do it.
You seriously, you know.
It's fun.
You will have trouble maybe getting root vegetables to grow in volume. You'll have a lot of trouble with a lot of stuff, but if you've got some rice, some pasta, some flour, and a few herbs in your cupboard, you can survive. And the cracker is, you can survive with loose green. Oh, as I walk away, travelling Wilburys, you've got to love that. But you can survive really well with a few base raw components. Like I said, the rice, pasta, and some flour. And you can create all sorts of stuff, like the pizzas we make, or Kerri makes, I should say. And you can get by very cheaply and eat well. This is the cracker. You will frickin' well, see, I dodged the other word. You can frickin' well eat well if you can maybe change your eating habits around to use the greens that you grow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's easy. It's easy. It's a lifestyle choice. You just make the decision to live like that, and
That's right. We're not vegetarian, are we?
no, we're not. We just don't buy meat.
Now, if you make that simple choice not to buy meat, and you do want to grow a heap of greens, if you use the greens, you know, do the research. Don't go munging into greens that might cause you a health issue.
Yeah, don't eat the leaves on the tomato plants.
Yeah, don't eat leaves on tomato plants. There are some basics. But pretty much you can grow greens. We grow greens right through winter, and we chuck them in everything. And because we're now dodging the commercially bought meat bullet, doesn't make us vegos, but because we're dodging that bullet, we tend to use a lot more. Which means what you grow, you tend to use more. And if you use the herbs and spices like salt and pepper and garlic, do we use garlic a lot?
A lot.
We don't use a lot of garlic, do we?
Eat
Hang on while I step back a bit. I'm going to step back. We don't use a lot of garlic, do we?
Is this where I talk with my hands?
G'day, mate. How you going? Hey, my cousin Effie, she's over there. She doesn't eat garlic, mate. Anyway, what are we, babe? We're going to cut this short.
We're out.